Okay, so this daily imbalance, as you see, we've had a reaction out of the imbalance from this candle here. We have swept again into this imbalance. Um, so we got down here. So let's just try and find out where we are. Uh, this this area here is obviously reacted out of this tiny imbalance right here. This daily candle's filled this imbalance. That's all been filled. Let's get rid of that. Uh, this hasn't quite swept there. What have we got here? So this daily candle's filled this imbalance. Let's go to the 4 minute. See, there was a gap here. So we've actually got some support and resistance on. If I just move this alert, let me just turn off the sessions indicator briefly. So you can see this dotted line. So we've got a touch on this candle, touch, 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 touch on this one, touch here. So we've got quite a few touches just on this level right here. What are we getting out of the current area that we're in right now? So this is obviously the current Asia low right now. Um, yeah, so we're getting quite a lot in this area right here. So we've got some equal highs over here. It's just daily imbalance that still hasn't been swept yet. Um, that's obviously that trade that I took yesterday. There's not one there. Let's delete that one because it gets in the way. So obviously we've got a daily order block that's been swept. So this imbalance here has also been swept. Let's put a box through this a minute. So we swept, we filled this imbalance. There's probably some sort of order block in this area right here. Gap in the market there. We're now hitting a 4 hour EMA. So I still think this area up here still needs filling, but what are we going to be sweeping down here first? Okay, so on the hourly, let's get rid of this box because we don't need that one anymore. So this one here, obviously if we extend this to this area right here, and again, you can see all the support and resistance in this zone right here. So at the moment, we're currently accumulating, in my opinion. We need to break one of these, this high or this low here. So if we was to draw a, yeah, so even from that low there, so from even from this candle right here, we've got, I think that she's move that down to there. Yeah. So we've got a lot of support and resistance on this area right here. Let's just draw another one down here, see where we're at. Okay, yeah. So from this 1 hour, top of this 1 hour order block, across to over here, we've actually got this to me is our accumulation area. So obviously we have manipulated and we have distributed down. The same here. We have manipulated to the downside and we are starting to distribute to the high side. So in this area right here, gold. So we've got some equal lows that have just formed from here to here, pretty much. Not quite equal, but again, you can see the support and resistance just in that zone right there. So look at 15. This is going up. So we've come back, we've retested this 15-minute order block. It has been swept, as you can see. So if you look at the bottom of this order block here, we've swept it. We've obviously just formed some equal lows on these two candles right here. What else have we got going on? What else have we got going on? So we've got a sell order block on the 15-minute here. This order block here has created a change of character. We haven't quite had a break of structure, in my opinion. Obviously, we've broken here, so we've still got another change of character. What are we looking for? So this order block here has created a break of structure, in my opinion, by taking out these lows. Um, this order block here. So right, we've got a break of structure from this one here. So change change character here, break of structure. So this high here is break of structure. So that's, I think, my opinion is that we're still heading up. So I ideally am going to be looking for, let's put on the Asia session. So we do have a sell order block. We've got a lot of sell order blocks going on here. But even still, if any of these ones here, obviously in 20 minutes time, we could get a retest of this imbalance down here. So we could potentially be looking at a sell. Just for an example, um, this is obviously how I trade it. That is just an example right now. Obviously, let's just check. Yep, this is an A plus candle. This is an A because the candle on the right sits higher than the candle on the left. So this one here is an A plus. Okay, so we might just leave that on there for now, and let's just do a bit of a bias on DAX. It's going to daily. I mean, DAX is just bullish. I'm holding my self-funded to the all-time high on DAX at the moment. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need this anymore. Let's just turn these sessions off for now because we don't need that on. Okay, so daily wise, right, we've got a gap in the market to fill here, which I think this is heading up for. That's my opinion. I think that this wants to come up and fill this gap in the market. Could be today, but we just never know. Let's get rid of that because that's just in my way right now. Okay, so what we got going on here? Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, so this daily got filled. We've been going out from it. This daily imbalance again got filled. We've been pushing up from that. Very strong bullish candles. Blue, 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 all the way up. Okay, so we don't have any bearish signs going on right here. All-time high is just up here. Obviously, with S&P and NAS being so bullish last week and hitting new record highs, this is why I've been expecting DAX to be doing the same. I think actually I might have got in on this candle here last week. What can I actually see going on here? Okay, so right, we're actually potentially reacting. So we need to keep an eye on this level right now. So let's see what this candle's finishing like. You see we've got quite a bit of support and resistance just along this level right here. Let's go on to the 4. I can't really see anything else more on the daily there. Okay, so we had a gap in the market here, which is now being filled. And this one right here. The 4-hour imbalance right here that has not been touched yet. So we do need to also consider this 4-hour imbalance down here. We've got a gap here. We've still got this gap up here. And I think to me, this is the zone. So if I was setting a trade today, I would be using this zone as my TP. So I think we still need to break above this line, this support and resistance line. See what happens with that. Let's go on to hourly. What have we got going on here? Yep. So right, we've reacted out of an hourly order block. Nice. We still do have an hour order block down here. Nothing down there. Let's just go on to 5, see what we've got. Let's just put on the sessions indicator again and see what we've got going on. Okay, so this, I like this. Okay, so we've got a great 5-minute order block here. And okay, we've got some nice 1-minute order blocks as well. So let's just go back onto 5. Yeah, so we've retested this level here and it's reacted straight out of it. So this to me obviously is filling this gap right now.
Can I ask you a question, Bundles?
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
So, see your order block that you're using for your supply and resistance.
What, my one?
Well, see the support and resistance. What order blocks are you using for them? Are you using the gas ones or my ones?
For the support and resistance, I have my own.
All right, cool.
Yes. So previously so I've always tested support and resistance. Now I will go over how I
It was
look.
just in case you were using the gas and folk didn't know, eh?
No, no, no. Obviously, with the gas right here, when I'm checking support and resistance, at the moment, so if you can see, I'm generally looking at highs and lows where they've been reacting out of an area. So if you let's just go back onto the daily here. This might help. Um, as you can see, what I've been doing is I draw the line and what I'm looking for is touches. So I'll use my cursor and I'll drag it down like this, and I'm looking at areas. So this one here, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of touches just along this level right here.
Yep.
Okay, now that for me, that's how I also measure support and resistance.
How many
Now,
spots in the same line?
yeah, now when I'm actually looking for other support and resistance, what I'll look for is a big push away in an institutional order block, something like this, where it's creating a lot of breaker structure. I will mark up this order block and I'll leave that box on for weeks and months. And that is how I also measure support and resistance. So I use order blocks for support and resistance. And obviously I use the key levels on the higher time frames, like for the touches, for
Yeah.
support and resistance. But I always find you're doing in your own here, mate. Can I send the bag up to you so you can do mine as well? Um, but yeah, I always find that these order blocks, you generally get quite a lot of reactions, multiple touches just on the order blocks as well. So,
Yeah.
we could be next month, and we'll be seeing touches on these order blocks still, reactions. So obviously, yeah, the my support and resistance indicator, I'm not obviously talking about or releasing yet, just because obviously I haven't tested it properly. But I think obviously it's there's enough indicators in TFT. They don't need another one.
Listen, we didn't need them in TFT, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, so right now, what are we going to find today? And I'm trying to catch a live trade here, Baz. What's your thoughts on DAX this morning?
I've not even looked, mate.
You haven't?
Nah. I was absolutely fucking knackered yesterday.
You was?
I was trying to get the coding thing sent to Paul. I logged myself into TradingView, had to reset my passwords and everything.
Oh, annoying.
Finesse.
Yeah,
But hey, we'll get there today, bro.
I know, mate. I know. Now, this is a monster move if this comes in. Obviously, the um
Dax.
the
Dax.
entry and stop loss on this is absolutely crazy. I'm not interested in this move right here, so I'm not keeping that on there. This
So
one
on
here,
Dax, sorry, on Dax, on my block, there is a gap right in my block with a fair value gap right now
up here, I've got a gap. What, this one here?
on, let's see.
Just
Yeah,
just above.
no, down, down,
So it'll be
the
this gap
left,
here, I
up,
expect.
up, up, there.
Oh, there.
Yep,
Oh, and that's the order block, that one there.
yep.
Okay, got you.
So I've got one there, so, and it's got a, one of the borders.
Okay, so I'll mark up that as well. What's the time? 6:49. So 6:49. There we go. A huge imbalance, so just below it, which scares me. Okay, right, so mark that one up there. Obviously, remember, I had a little bit of spread there. Okay. So if I was possibly looking at any of these order blocks today, I'm not interested in this one. I quite like this one. So what I'm expecting is a sweep of this order block right here. Okay, I would probably cover something in this as well. So if it was me, I'd probably be covering like at least the bottom of these candles here because I want this to be swept. Make sure, I mean, give it a bit there. It's quite a tight order block, and then I'd be holding this to. Oh shit, that's actually quite far. It's a 100 R trade there. Probably today's a high. So that's potentially what I would be looking at today. But we've just got to wait. There might be another last 1 minute order block that appears here. So we'll keep an eye
Well,
on that as well.
just so you know, Paul's coded in the alerts.
It does.
Paul's coded it in. He says he woke up to loads of them.
Oh, really? Phone's off. For fuck's sake, my phone's going off. Okay, so what do we have here just then? So gold. Okay, so we're coming back down with testing the bottom of Asia again. So I don't know if you guys can remember. I can't remember what time frame it was. Um, but we've got obviously quite a bit of support and resistance in this area here. Gold to me, I don't know what gold's doing. I don't think it wants to go up.
I think gold's a wanker.
Yeah, I just still don't see it wanting to go up, to be honest. Still holding gold.
I can't really complain. I taken a gold trade when I was on holiday and it won, so
The what?
I took one gold trade when I was on holiday and it won.
Oh, did it? The thing
That's
is,
the first
it's
one I've won for ages on gold.
when you're looking at this chart though, it's not doing anything. It's stuck. Obviously, look, we've had manipulation there. We've had manipulation there. We're now we've I think we're testing this low here, and I think I'm hoping that we're going to distribute up, but I just don't know. It's still
It's
stuck. I mean, we've still got a
on its own.
yeah, like we've still got obviously yesterday's 5 minute Asia order block that it still might want to come down, retrace to, tap into that before doing anything, because it's coming down, it's testing this manipulation right here. So in my opinion, this is the manipulation candles. So it might want to come back down, test somewhere around here, and then distribute back up again. So, but it's really, really hard to read right now. But if I was looking at this kind of on an AMD scale, this is my accumulation. We've had manipulation, we've distributed, we've also manipulated down to the bottom. We haven't quite distributed all the way up yet, so I think it's going to come down, retest, and then start going back up again. And I'd want to see it break these highs up here. But it's due it. It's very, very stuck right now. So we're just waiting to see what it does. We've got 6:53, so we've got a few more minutes before we can see if we can find live trade. Anyone got any questions on um, anything at the moment?
No, I'm alright.
No? Okay.
I'll have a look at it once I get finished my work. Obviously, because we put it on the
You're off to
table.
work in a minute. It's really windy down here, actually.
Pretty much 5 minutes I'll be leaving.
Yeah, I
But
need to. Luckily, my job's quite local today, which is quite nice. Last month, it hasn't been local at all.
I'm on a flat roof today and it's now fucking raining.
There we go. So we've just produced a sell order block as well. That's be worth marking up. Don't really like the look of this. This is a B. That's a B setup in my opinion. So when I say B setup, we've got the candle here. The length of this wick is so much larger than what this order block is. So we don't trade these ones. Let's see what else we got. Wait, just have a quick little gander over some indices. See what we've got going on here.
If you change it to ETH, the wick isn't nearly as big.
We're not ETH traders, Steve. Oh, there's my phone. Well, poor old Tom, the amount of people who he has to keep on telling them, no, get off RTH. I think RTH though is it's more of a European market thing, and ETH is an American market thing. That's why obviously I've tested DAX with RTH. If you
So
look, you
I've
look, you look at gold on RTH, it's all over the place. It just doesn't work. So because it's
nah.
it's an American market, they have to use ETH. So
Yeah, fair enough, man.
yeah, regular trading hours. Okay, so we've got something here on the okay, a couple other 1 minute order blocks here. I haven't actually done a bias on this one at the moment because we've only got a few minutes. Do you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it. Got a few minutes to kill. Right. I don't need to say anything else. It's just bullish. Setting up to all-time high. They all are. I think I was in NAS last week and I got swept. I got swept from like this candle here. I was holding it and I was like, oh, I wasn't that far below, like, above that candle there, and it swept me, and then it's just gone. So that was going to be on my self-funded as well, and it was like a few £100 that was on my self-funded. So it's a little annoying, but it is what it is. So let's get rid of box here a minute. Right, so okay, so as we can see, got quite a lot of support and resistance on this zone right here. So we do have to be wary of this. Again, you've got this area here. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Lovely. Done quite a lot there. It's reacted out of a daily order block. And this order block created a break of structure. This reaction is also causing a break of structure. So I'm surprised actually this hasn't formed as an order block down here. Okay, guys, we're going to head back over to DAX and Gold. We've got a couple minutes. Let's see what's going on here. I think there's a 1 minute order block down there. Yes, I can't like look at that one. Can't like look at that one. Let's see if we get a last minute order block.
You tried texting you? Huh? Did she try texting you? You blocked her.
What's going on here? Okay, 659.
Right, chaps, I'm going to hate bounce. I will
Okay,
catch
mate,
you
no
tonight.
worries.
Cheers, guys.
See you later, mate.
Bye bye.
Right, what we got is 6:59. So I've got a feeling something we're going to get an order block or something here. Remember, we're not trading this order block because of that huge candle. Let's see, it might react out of it, but we'll keep an eye. It might want this gap here, you see. Tom? Which Tom's that?
It's me, mate.
Hi, mate.
Who fucked gold off last night, eh?
Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Jeez, oh, mate, she's just seen that candle on gold just now.
Have a look.
Oof,
Oh my god.
it's going down. I still think it wants to head down to this box down here, I think.
What, 28.90?
Yeah, 28.90. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? That's why I've got a sell set up on gold right now. So we've still got a 5 minute order block up here, but in my opinion, the 1 minute order blocks are the strongest. So, oh, hang on. There we go. Look, last minute, 1 minute order, 5 minute order block here. What the hell's going on there? There we go. That's our puppy, that is. So what we need now is an exit on this one here. Let's just get a path going like this. Okay. And this will be our exit. So we need an imbalance here. Okay, this is going to be an imbalance. And if we get that, we have a trade. Something like this. So that's what we're looking for, is an imbalance to be caused down here. And come back a retest of this order block, and then we will target that last imbalance on that leg. And that is the GOAT strategy. But we'll see. We just don't know yet. What's DAX doing? No, DAX almost reacted. Yeah, so it filled that gap. Go. Yeah, so it filled that gap. Um, filled it quite nicely actually. Could have got a cheeky little trade just out of that gap there. Could have been like almost 4% off that trade. How was gold doing?
Fucking dumping.
It is, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So
Fast.
DAX. There we go. This is what we want. Oh, it's just past the time frame. That's fine. So let's see if this candle here creates a 5-minute order block. I doubt it will. So we need to wait a couple more minutes. One. I don't like this order block here. I do because it's an institutional push, but in my opinion, this one here is pretty much a B. This one here is only a setup really that we could take. So we could take this one or this one. But if I was going to take any, it would be this one here. And I would probably set up to about there. So that would be my entry. But the thing is, it's probably going to want to sweep into this gap down here. So we've got a gap that we still need to fill down here. So I don't trust DAX at the moment. I think I need to see a bit more of a move. I think this 5 minutes is going to be the one, to be honest. Today it's perfect. It's got lots of stuff to sweep. So we're going to sweep liquidity here, tap into this, and then hopefully target the Asia high. There you go. Gold's on a pump. See what gold's doing. Right, so we are potentially forming an imbalance on the 1 minute. It's all good. We do actually have an entry here. So as long as everything goes okay, we've roughly got an imbalance there, but there's nothing to say yet. Let's just keep watching. Let's check DAX again, see what DAX is doing. They hate it when your screen just goes all fucked up like that.
It was my heading.
No, then you got to expand out again. What's gold doing? I'm just keeping an eye on MT5 as well, so I can just see what the chart's doing. So I think I'm going to be targeting this order block down here today. That's my preferred order block out of all of them, to be honest. We'll see. I mean, look, we've got that EMA which is being tested right now. We could probably cover both of these order blocks if we come to it. Target the Asia high. So potential. Gold looks like it's coming back up to retest. So we don't actually have an exit on gold right now. So nothing's valid on gold to enter. So even though this is marked up, this is not a valid trade. Go right. DAX is testing these order blocks. Let's see what it does. Always remember to leave a little bit of spread. So something like that. I'd probably try and cover the top of that one there just because of the support and resistance side of things. Let's see what it does. It's bloody windy out here today.
Still by me.
You had a freak hailstorm the other day.
I fucking did, mate.
I couldn't hear it. Like you were saying, like "fuck me," can you hear this? And I couldn't
Mate,
hear it.
mate, it was bouncing off my windscreen so loud. I couldn't even
Yeah,
hear. Couldn't even hear what I was doing.
it's weird because we had a freak hailstorm down here recently, and obviously it's a bit weird for mid-April. Okay, right. So we're going to leave that one set up. Obviously, we could target the Asia high, or if you're brave enough, you could target the all-time high.
What are you on?
But in my opinion, we want to target the Asia high. We've still got more of this gap to fill, got a nice balance to up here to take out. This to me is a target imbalance for a TP area. So yeah, I still think that it's going to want to come up, sweep the Asia high, and maybe come down and test down here. If it comes down and tests here, to me this is the target. But obviously I'm crazy.
You crazy
I'm
motherfucker.
crazy. So there we go. What's this actually playing out like? Right, we've got 1 minute 37. Let's just check over the gold setups. Okay, right. So on the 1 minute, so the way that this should work, guys, is that you should set an alert. Right, this will be the alert here. So it's coming back up once this pings, and you can see if there's an imbalance for an exit plan. So remember, this is obviously the 5 minute entry model. Your exit can be on the 5 minute or the 1 minute, doesn't really matter. All you're trying to do is target its last imbalance on this leg that pushed up to it. So let's figure out what we're doing. So that's why I find it's important. You can just literally just set your alert near your order blocks, walk away, go have a shower. Obviously, if your alert goes off, get ready to set a trade, but never set a trade unless your alert goes off. Stacks take. Less than a minute, guys. So those are my evaluations of today, and we'll see what happens. I hope that's been helpful. Having a bit of the bias. Here we go. This is going long, and let's just see if we get a 6% trade there. Hopefully, this kicks in before the time runs out. I'll upload this to the Discord so anyone can go over this. Obviously, we don't have a GOAT video channel yet. I'm sure what will happen. I'll just keep tagging Sean until we get one.